Hi, I'm Connor, Libby's behind the camera. Today we're going to be reviewing afternoon tea at Cutter Squidge. Online they say they're London's only all-natural bakery. On Google they've got a 4.3 out of 5 rating, so we've got high hopes for what this is going to be like. But let's go inside and see what it tastes like.
So we've come inside and we've got this really nice little booth corner, which is really nice. And this literally came over in about 5 minutes, under 5 minutes. So it's looking great so far.
So we're going to start with the savoury tier. So there's 3 different buns to try. The first is like a chicken coronation. Then there's like an egg mayo with like a charcoal bun. And then the last one is a cheese and chutney. So excited to try it. So yeah, I would never usually choose like a cheese and chutney or like a cheese and pickle sandwich like ever. I'm like pleasantly surprised by this. I think it's like the perfect mix of it's like tangy but also like quite savoury, and yeah, just very surprising.
Yeah, what I'm really liking is that it's actually got a really good amount of pickle in it. Like, I hate when you get a cheese and pickle sandwich and the pickle is like not quite there and you're just really wanting more pickle, but this has got a really good level, I'd say. They've got the levels spot on.
Now we're going on to the egg and mayo in like a sort of black charcoal bun. I'm like quite scared because I actually hate mayonnaise quite significantly, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah. I'm not like offended by them. I mean, I'm not like an egg mayo fan in general anyway, but there's like a, I don't know, almost like a sort of charcoaly undertone to it. I don't know if I'm making that up because I know it's like a black bun. If that makes sense. I don't know. You should try it.
I'm not a big fan of that either. It's got a slightly like a very slightly sour taste to it. Like,
ooh, yeah,
when I have an egg mayonnaise sandwich, I kind of want that little bit of sweetness to it from the mayonnaise, and I think I'm not really getting enough of that. I think it's maybe the balance of having like a charcoal bread with something like an egg. It's giving sour.
Yeah, vibes.
I'm not sure.
To be honest, like it's just not for me, I don't think. I think the bread itself, I think this happens a lot with charcoal bread, like it's a bit like drier than normal bread. So I'm actually vegetarian, so I'm not going to try the chicken coronation one, but Libby's going to give it a go.
I am a big fan of chicken coronation. It's one of my favourite sandwiches. Basically anything with chicken in is one of my favourite sandwiches. So high expectations for this one. I think that's my favourite out of the 3. With chicken coronation for me, when it's like a really over the top flavour, it's like, it's too much. This is like the perfect levels. It's not like, I don't feel I'm like, it doesn't feel sickly, you know, like right, I think chicken coronation can sometimes get a bit like of a sickly flavour. Meanwhile this, I feel like I can eat like a whole baguette full of this. Like right. It's a really nice balance. So I accidentally did not leave my tea to brew long enough, which is just a rookie afternoon tea mistake. So I've got a very, very weak looking tea here.
So in like proper afternoon tea, you go like savoury, then you have the scones, and then you end with the sweet layer. So we're going to do the scones next. So the jam, incredible. Chef's kiss. Can't really taste the cream that much, and I'd say like the scone itself is a little bit dry, but I don't know if that's just because we've like left it a little while now, like whether it's sort of dried out because it's cooled down. I would say it does taste like all natural. Like I would say like you can taste the quality of the ingredients. Just maybe not like the best scone I've ever had in the whole world sort of thing.
Yeah, that is a good jam. You can definitely tell that that is a like nice, natural, homemade jam. I do agree with you, like the actual scone itself is a little bit dry. The cottage cream, when I was spreading that on, I really thought that was going to be quite dry, and that's surprisingly creamy, which is nice. Yeah, it's not too bad. I like it.
And now it's time, the moment we've all been waiting for, the sweet layer. Oh my god, so we've got 2 slices of their like signature cakes. We've got 2 biskies, which are like a cross between a biscuit and a cookie. And then we've got 2 macarons each as well.
I love a macaroon, personally.
Same.
What's yours like? What flavour's that?
I actually have no idea.
No.
It tastes like pistachio.
Mine's strawberry, pretty sure. You just can't go wrong with the macaroon. It looks so much like a s'more, actually, now that I have it in my hands. Like, that kind of big chocolate chunk in the middle. Let's stop talking and give it a try. This is really nice. It's cream in the middle. It's quite a thick cream, but that kind of like, it makes the chocolate not too overpowering, having that kind of like creamy bit breaking it up. You know, a bit like when you have like a chocolate sponge pudding and you put cream on top. I can't believe I've never had one of these before. This is really big fan of this.
Oh my god. This is the strawberry one. So it's like vanilla biscuit at the top, like dried strawberries on the top, and then I think like a sort of strawberry cream in the middle and like white chocolate, which looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna eat it like a sandwich and hope for the best. So, the texture of the biscuit is like almost like an American cookie. Like it's sort of soft and but like chewy, like easy to bite into. The strawberry flavour is quite nice. It's not like too overpowering in any way. I'd say it's pretty good. It's pretty unique as well. Like usually at an afternoon tea you get like the same sort of trio of desserts. It's always like a tiny mini sort of Victoria sponge or like a tiny mini like cupcake. It's nice to have something that's like very unique, like very unique to the location as well.
So as soon as we came in, they told us we could pick our own cake for this layer, which I think is a really nice like personalised touch. Like obviously a lot of the time with afternoon tea, it just comes, you just get what you're given. But they had, I think it was like 6 or 7 different cakes up there, and we got to pick 2 that we wanted, and we went with 2 quite different things. I'm excited to see what they're going to be like.
It looks incredibly rich, kind of like the cake from Matilda. Amazing. Very creamy, almost like gâteau-y.
Oh, I'm scared I'm going to drop it. Wow. I mean, that does look great. So this is an Eton mess cake. I mean, it's very nice. So far, all I'm getting is Victoria sponge. Like, it's not giving Eton mess. I kind of like to have like actual little bits of strawberry in, maybe a bit more meringue.
So we've left Cutter Squidge, we've walked to Soho Gardens just to really think about how we're going to rate this afternoon tea. We use our tea score, TEA, T for taste, E for experience, A for affordability. I'm going to start with T for taste. I'm going to rate Cutter Squidge a 7 out of 10. I think the highlights were definitely the sweet treats. Like, they're known as like big bakery in London, and I think they really delivered on that point. The biskie was amazing. The like slice of cake each was great. The macaron was great. I think where we were looking for more was the like quality of the scones, and I think like the overall quality of the like sandwiches as well. But overall, like, it was pretty decent. I was pretty impressed.
So for E, for experience, we're going to give it another solid 7. What gives it this like slightly higher rating is just how good the staff were. They were like on it. They were so quick. The 3 tiers were in front of us within 5 minutes of sitting down, which was really great. I hate it when you go to an afternoon tea and you feel like you're sitting there waiting for half an hour before you've even had anything come in front of you. So that was really good. They were constantly coming and asking us like, were we happy with everything? Did we want refills of our tea, which was really nice? Did we want water? Everything like that. So really, really good service. The reason I just wouldn't rate it any higher was it in terms of like the actual aesthetic of the place. Like, it could have been slightly nicer. Like, you obviously get like a slightly better experience sitting somewhere like, you know, somewhere like the Ivy or somewhere slightly nicer like that, but not everywhere's going to be like the Ivy. Like, it was good for what you get, and I was happy. It was comfortable seating, a solid 7.
So A is for affordability. We're going to rate Cutter Squidge a 9 out of 10. £32.50 per person, which It's actually one of the cheaper afternoon teas in London, especially considering you're like slap bang in the middle of Soho. It's definitely, I think you get a lot for the price point and you get a lot of value for that. So yeah, solid 9 out of 10 from us.
So all added up, Cutter and Squidge got a solid 23 out of 30 for us, which is a pretty good score. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.